Hello, Scorpio. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be a general collective message for any major Scorpio placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Keep in mind this energy reading is timeless, so whenever you're guided to watch it, you're likely to find a message in here for you. Timing and energy is fluid. Before jumping in with the reading, Scorpio, I've got a flash sale on right now with all of my sessions. So if you have never booked with me before or you're looking to rebook, this is a really good time. I've got this sale going on all the way through Aries season, a full personal reading, which includes your astrology, your numerology, along with the tarot and oracle. I have that regular $144 on sale now, flash sale for $111. Perfect opportunity to dig into who you are, mastering your birth chart, getting that reading booked in. Would be really beneficial as we enter into the new astrological year. I do have my twin flame readings on sale. Regular, those are $199. I have them on now, flash sale for $155. And if you're just looking to book an hour-long tarot and oracle session, regular, those are $99 for the hour, and I have them on flash sale for $77 for the hour session throughout the entire Aries season. So keep that in mind if you're looking for some extra advice, because this is a general collective message. It is not specific. A specific one-on-one reading would dig into your actual energy, specifically you. So keep that in mind, Scorpio. Let's jump in and see what's going on with your spiritual journey. I am using the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck. I've pre-shuffled all the cards. So let's jump right in. Let me stop babbling and let's jump right in, Scorpio. Dreams. Disconnecting. Very interesting. Taurus got the dream card. So maybe you're dealing with a Taurus or have Taurus in your chart. That would be your opposite on the zodiac wheel. So I'm talking to a Scorpio here where I feel dreams have been really intense. Pay attention to your dreams. Something is clearing, happening in dream space. Spirit is conveying messages to you in dream space. And you're in need of a disconnect here. Maybe you have been disconnected. You need to take some time for you, Scorpio. You need to spend some time alone for healing and rejuvenation. Let's see what else needs to come through for you, Scorpio. Scorpio is the master of the underworld. There's something intensifying here. You're either in a karmic circumstance that is surfacing that needs to be addressed. Some kind of pattern, something unhealthy here needs to be addressed. Get ready to face some challenges, Scorpio. Get ready to face some roadblocks. There's something here that needs to be overcome. And if there is a roadblock, if there is a challenge, it's there either for protection or to get you to find a solution. I'm not entirely sure, but something is intensifying. Something maybe you've avoided dealing with up until now, but you can't avoid it anymore. No, you can't. So let's see what else needs to come through for you, Scorpio. Wow. Telepathy. You and another are connected in the spiritual realm, maybe in dream space. And there are a lot of heightened thoughts and emotions coming through as you go through a massive purge and cleanse. Okay, telepathy. Usually we have telepathic connections with a counterpart of some sort, but we can also have telepathy with karmic energies as well. But there is a connection here rooted in the spiritual realms. We get practice positivity and heightened awareness. So maybe you are coming into this heightened awareness of a telepathic connection. You're really going to need to watch the negative self-talk. Have you been speaking negatively about yourself? Have you been talking down to yourself? Have you been playing into these toxic behaviors, limiting behaviors? Are you the one keeping yourself stuck and stagnant? Something here is depleting your energy, and you need to bring this into your heightened awareness, Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Taurus, although I just got done Taurus. There's something shifting below the surface, and you might kind of feel it. I feel like this impeding doom and gloom. There's definitely something that needs to leave your life, whether it's people, places, a job, your negative behaviors. You're going through a massive purge in all elements of your life is what I'm feeling, a huge purge. So this might have to do with Pluto moving from Capricorn into Aquarius. So what has been an ongoing issue for you for the last 20 years? Think about that. Can you go back maybe 20 years ago and what is coming back up again to be purged and cleansed as we close out this Capricorn energy? Because there is some type of reconciliation and reunion on the horizon. This could be with a lover, it could be with a child, a parent, a grandparent, a friend, a family member. There is a reunion on the horizon, and there is a need to maybe reconcile some past differences. my throat is really irritated, so there is a need to maybe speak up. I do feel I'm talking to a Scorpio that is a light worker here, and you're here to maybe shine some light on humanity. And I'm speaking to a Scorpio that I feel is really not living their soul's purpose right now. And so you've got a greater purpose here, Scorpio. You really do. So I think you're encouraged to embrace it this lifetime. We did come here for love. We came here to demonstrate love and compassion in everything that we do. So I do feel this purge and cleanse has to do with some trauma and some wounding. There's some deep familial wounding. So what was your childhood like? Your childhood like? I think there's some childhood wounding that's really caused a negative impact in this lifetime. There could be some past life wounding coming up, and maybe this is clearing and dream space. You're definitely connected telepathically with somebody, so you really need to take a long, hard look at your life, at where you're at. You really do need to identify all of these negative, repetitive patterns that have kept you depleted, that have kept you stagnant, in order for this healing and releasing, because it's time to gain that new outlook. So you might have some Pisces in your chart. This is always feeling like a hanged man energy for me, and so sometimes we can't see things for what they really are when we've got the veil of illusion over our eyes, when we're operating out of victim mentality from all of our trauma that we've not healed or purged. And so get ready to look at your current situation from a different angle to maybe see something differently. I think get ready for a heart awakening, Scorpio. Who do you need to forgive? I feel some underlying bitterness, and I think your heart is awakening to fill you up with love, forgiveness, and compassion. You're definitely going to go through some type of self-actualization coming up here. And I do think you're afraid. You're afraid to face the illusions of your mind. You're afraid. There's fear. Let's see what needs to be illuminated with the Illumination Oracle deck. Oh my God, we got some double loyalty here. We got a birthday coming up here. This is so weird. Taurus got this as well. I've pre-shuffled all of these cards. So double loyalty. I talked about this in the Taurus one. I think I might take it to the end. If you're dealing with the Taurus, you might want to go and watch the Taurus video, Scorpio. But somebody's put a wedge. Somebody's come between you and this reconciliation. There is a reconciliation. There has been double loyalty. Somebody's been playing two sides of a coin, two sides of the fence here. And there might be some type of shift around a birthday, a special occasion. So if we think special occasion, maybe the next special occasion would be Easter or somebody's birthday, especially if you're dealing with a Taurus. But let's see what else needs to come through. See, somebody's drawn to you, or you're drawn to go towards somebody for their birthday, maybe to bring them a gift or something of the sorts. Maybe you'll bump into this person at a birthday party or something like that. But it's just this magnetic pull, this magnetic draw to heal a broken connection is what I'm feeling. And so I do feel, look at that, forgiveness. Somebody needs to seek out some forgiveness, whether this is you or somebody you're dealing with. Somebody's praying, giving it to God. Somebody's lacking faith. I do feel there's been, this is a past life connection. It come out in reversed. So this could be a very deep soul tie that the two of you have. This could be somebody that you have children with or not. That one really wants to come out. There's got to be a special occasion or a birthday coming up here. There is a past life connection and somebody needs to regain control. So are you spiraling out of control, Scorpio? Are you spiraling because maybe somebody from your past has met somebody new and is moving on without you and you're still dreaming about this person? I don't know what is going on. Get ready to shed some pride and some ego. And that's what needs to happen in order to heal your heart. I think maybe it's time to accept an ending. Maybe this ending happened a while ago, but maybe you've been too much up in your pride and your ego to actually heal from an ending, to actually fix what's broken. What is going on, Scorpio? Somebody needs forgiveness. Somebody is deeply hurting. And somebody wants to reconcile and fix something that's broken. Let's get a few more oracle messages. That felt really heavy, is all I gotta say. Look at that. Let it go. Great big love. I can't make this shit up. I just noticed 11:11 on the timer, so this could be a twin flame connection. Taurus got great big love too. Okay, so very, very interesting. But you need to let something go. Maybe you're having a hard time letting go this great big love. Maybe at one point in time you thought this person was your forever after and your great big love, but there is a release, there is a letting go. And so it could be dealing with somebody born on the 26th, Scorpio. That's so weird. I'm born on the 26th. Kitty is really up in my work today. Something needs to be let go. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. We're going to put those back. I don't know. Kitty was all over there, and now she's back up in my work. So great big love, the land between. And so love doesn't always have to be romantic, right? Love is universal. We are born of love. Love is unconditional, right? Love should be unconditional. It shouldn't come with any expectations, and maybe you've had some expectations. But this is about the power of purpose. There was a wish made, I think, long before you incarnated, and that wish is about to come true. And this is about moving forward with purpose, with true power, with true strength. So what else does Scorpio need to be aware of? That is way too many, but we will take those. And so bottom of the deck, a tender embrace. It kind of does feel like a reconciliation. I always feel grandmother energy with the elephants. My grandmother was very partial to elephants, and so something is about to bear fruit. Birds of a feather flock together. So are you connected to a flock of birds that are beneficial to your journey? This is a connection that sees right through you. Into me, I see. This is the connection that sees right through you. We get the land in between. And then we get a merry motive. And so this is about pure intentions, pure motives. And maybe somebody in the past was coming from a place of shadiness. I'm not sure. But this tender embrace feels like mastering a life lesson. Forgiveness is needed. And I do feel like crossing a threshold. This was about a foundation. And maybe some bridges were burned in the past, but I feel an opportunity to reconcile these past differences, whether that means you get back together with somebody or you just reconcile them. This could be a reunion with children. But let's grab the book, if I can get the book out. And let's read a little bit further into this energy, Taurus. I mean, Scorpio. Oh my God, why do I keep saying Taurus? strong Taurus vibes coming through here. I do want to read Into Me, I See. So 8, that might be significant. It does represent like the strength card. It is a little bit of karma, something coming back around. This is a connection that I feel can't just escape you. It's just, it can't escape you. And so this is about true intimacy and trust in another. It's about dropping your defenses, dropping your shields, and dropping your rigid boundaries, Scorpio. And it is about allowing this connection through your willingness to be vulnerable. And I know Scorpios have a hard time opening up and being vulnerable. Although they are very, very deep with their emotions, they keep a lot of them to themselves. And so there is a certain part of you that wants a deep and meaningful connection with the world and with another person. So what do you need to do to open up to that kind of intimacy? What do you need to do to open up to that kind of intimacy? Because let's face it, all relationships act as a mirror. If you are not willing to help yourself when it comes to breaking free from these patterns, that is what's going to keep being reflected back to you, so you can further evolve beyond this personal cycle, right? And so now is the time, I feel, to take a risk and reconnect with another. No matter how much pride and ego you got, something needs to change in order to heal. So get ready to discover more about who you are coming up here, more about the other person too that can see right through you maybe. What do you need to do to progress? Because I do feel a gift is being offered, maybe a gift of forgiveness. This does go beyond just a romantic connection is what I'm feeling. This is, you know, dynamics in all of your closest friendships, maybe improving your work relationships and your family relationships. So all relationships are mirrors for this extraordinary path of healing. And so right now, I feel somebody is holding up a mirror of truth in your face in order to reveal what you've been unwilling to accept. You need to regain control. You need to see everything at face value. I think get ready to go deep. You are in the lane between. You haven't quite stepped foot into the new cycle, and you haven't quite left the old cycle behind. So what are your intentions? Because you are at the divine why. You are at a pivot point, Scorpio, and your motives need to be pure. So let's jump in with the tarot. Wow. And see what else needs to come through. Are you good over there, kitty? She's just holding up the fort over there on the desk. Perched up there, sitting pretty. All right, Scorpio, let's jump in with the 9-card spread and see what needs to come through. Well. We got a realignment here. We got a juggler. We got a player. Juggling's a game. We got somebody playing games, juggling too. We had that double loyalty card, so that's what's going on here. And whether this is a confession or some exposure, something's getting exposed when it comes to some lying, some cheating, some thieving. That 7 of Swords, it's a sneaky, sneaky energy. And maybe you thought you were sneaky, but you can't get away with it anymore. It's like a revelation, a realignment, exposure, confession. Interesting. Let's see what else needs to come through for you, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Scorpio, messages for Scorpio. Exciting new beginning, Page. There could be children involved. Just saying. Let's see what we got. 6 of Pentacles. Definitely double loyalty here going on. 9 of Cups. Both of these energies came out in the Taurus reading. That's probably why I'm feeling Taurus so strong. Well, we got clarity. We got no more confusion. Clarity is on the table here when it comes to a 2 of Cups. The Sun reverse could be dealing with a Leo. Could have heavy Leo in your chart. I always feel Pisces with the 9 of Cups. We get the Lovers reverse, dead central energy, Gemini. The Knight of Wands. The 7 of Wands. The Ace of Wands in reversed, and the 9 of Wands in reverse. We have somebody deeply wounded. But you know what? You know what? Breaking free from an old mindset. Purging and cleansing from all of these unhealthy patterns and this feeling of being trapped in a situation that you've created for yourself. And so there might be a withdrawal of a loveless situation that has left you feeling a little bit suppressed, depressed. I've got a Scorpio here that's been pouting and sulking over this great big love that they missed out on. And I don't think that there's another offer coming in. It looks like it's over. So there was an imbalance in the past, and somebody thought they could have their cake and eat it too. Scorpio is kind of what I'm feeling. And now somebody's coming and begging for forgiveness. Somebody thought they could have their cake and eat it too, and they walked away, I feel, from a connection, and now they're getting their head served on a silver platter. There could be some overindulging going on here. And there was likely a period of confusion, disillusionment, loneliness due to disillusionment. I feel there's been a lot of repressed emotions that are now coming up for purging in order for that clarity to come forward. And I feel now that this clarity is coming forward, it is sending somebody into like this dark night of the soul. They're feeling hopeless, helpless. Somebody here has blood spilled on their hands, is what I heard. Blood on their hands when it comes to an ending. And so we've got somebody here that, you know, has explosive passion for somebody. But they come in all defensive. They come in for a night of passion, and then they leave when the spark is gone. And this is about getting to the root cause of a pattern, right? That core inner Chiron aspect, the wounded healer. The Nine of Wands reversed is a conscious understanding of the pattern, is a conscious understanding of the wounding, of why maybe you fear commitment. I'm not sure. Somebody here fears commitment. And I do feel there was a missed opportunity, a huge missed opportunity here, because somebody wasn't willing to let down their guards. If you want your intimacy, you have to be emotionally vulnerable, Scorpio. And so I do feel this is creating a shift. Something is over. The Lovers reversed represents something toxic, something that you're chained to, something very unhealthy. You might as well be in devil mode. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. I'm not entirely sure. But these are two people in a trauma bond. There's really not true love there. It was all about the sex, because somebody wasn't available emotionally, and this is leading to, I feel, an ending. What appears to be wish fulfillment was likely an illusion, and coming out of an illusion is kind of what I see here. Let's take a look at the Lovers reverse. By Gemini season, something is coming to an end. Yeah, this is failure to launch, failure to learn a lesson, repeating negative patterns, not learning a lesson. Queen of Cups in reversed, Ace of Cups in reversed. We got somebody here that is not emotionally available. They manipulate through their emotions. They really don't have an open heart. And I do feel this is a major wake-up call. I do feel there's an ending here, and I do think this hurts. But it's going to keep hurting, and it's going to keep causing pain until you learn the lesson. The same lesson keeps coming back around. It might be with the same person. It might be with a different person. It might be, you know, the same lesson over and over again. It doesn't matter who's standing there in front of you. It's the same karmic cycle over and over again. You've got to learn a lesson. And so I do feel some secrets are coming out. I think maybe you received a lot of poor advice. You listened to poor advice when you should have went within. The High Priestess goes within. The High Priestess is a singular energy. I also feel this energy of fear of being alone. You truly don't get to know yourself until you go through periods of solitude, Scorpio. And so something is coming back around. I feel somebody's resisted fully walking away from something. Or this could be, you know, the desire, the want to go back to something that was walked away from. Either way, something is getting eclipsed out of your life in order for you to move forward. Let's take a look at the Nine of Wands. Knight of Cups. Ace of Swords in reversed on the bottom of the deck. Two of Shields. Hermit reversed. The Merlin reversed. So, Virgo. There's a realignment. I do feel somebody wants to come in and they're deeply wounded. Spirit has been hounding somebody. It's time to maybe apologize for the lies. There's been lies, there's been deception, there's been blocked communication. Somebody's been ignoring the signs when it comes to taking action and bringing forward an apology. But I do feel there is an apology coming. Somebody's really held on to their pride and their ego for a long time, and they've really held back their emotions. I feel a huge emotional release. And this King of Cups is going to be naked in all of their emotions. So we've got somebody maturing. They're going from a knight to a king, and that's your energy, Scorpio, King of Cups. Somebody is like naked, sitting in their own lives. And I do feel deeply wounded, but this is creating a karmic rebalancing. So I feel by that Libra full moon, truth and justice is going to be served, Scorpio. So get ready for an apology, a long overdue apology, because it is time to take those action steps to correct a past poor, foolish decision. I think somebody's held on to some past baggage way longer than they should have. The fool leaves the past behind. But you can't leave the past behind until you've learned the lesson, right? So somebody's behaved foolishly. Somebody's acted rather impulsively, and now it's time to course correct. So get ready for unavoidable tower. You cannot avoid making these changes, Scorpio. The change is coming. You're going to have to rebuild in a new direction. This tower is coming in with lightning speed, and I think you're feeling foolish. This is going to be a hard reset. Get ready to be thrown over the cliff, but it's going to allow you to plant those seeds to build something solid out of pure, authentic emotion, right, is what I'm feeling, because you weren't authentic in the past. So I think you've been facing challenges and delays. We've got a masculine here that has not done the right thing, has not acted vulnerable, could be experiencing total financial ruin. I feel we're talking about a father here that has not done the right thing, and it's time to consciously release a very, very long-standing, heavy, heavy burden on the heart. If you want your luck to turn around, get ready to embrace some massive changes, Scorpio, and that's kind of what I got. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. And if you would like to book a personal or soulmate reading with me, check out that description box below, Scorpio. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.